1 to 10?
Yeah.
I give it at least a 9.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what, 9?
Yeah, I'll go 9.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go like a 10.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'll give it a 9.5, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm going to have to give it a 10.
This week we had the new Nas album drop, King's Disease 2.
Is it a classic?
Well, let me say this first. So King's Disease 1 came out, right? And it was a Grammy nominated. And I can't believe it when I said this to you over the phone. I said it was nominated with Royce, Booker Ryan, Freddie Gibbs. And the one I left out was Jay Electronica. Jay Electronica's album was on there too with Jay-Z.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those were the 4 on there. So they really gave hip-hop stuff. But
wow. That was the Grammys?
That was the Grammys, yeah.
Damn.
Long story short, King's Disease won the Grammys, right? And that album was okay, but it wasn't like popping off for me.
Yeah.
And
damn. Oh my god.
So then he dropped King's Disease 2, and I called Alec after 3 songs, and I already knew where he was taking us. You know, Nas's thing was never to really win a Grammy, but once he did, I knew he was going to really make this one into hip hop, which he did to me personally. Yeah. I thought that it was a very complete album from all types of different songs, all types of different verses, the content. Where do you want to take us with the album?
I mean, first off, did Hit Boy make all the beats?
He was featured on the song because he was rapping, but I'm pretty sure he made all the beats.
Yeah. I mean, the instrumentals are crazy. Like you said, it's a complete album. Like, for every sound, every type of emotion, you know, it's so complete. But, I mean, how do you grade this? Like, do you think it's a classic? Like,
a classic, a big thing to say.
Yeah,
at this point, is it but probably...
Like, right now,
off the top of my head, is the best album this year? It could be.
Yeah.
So that's a good step in the right direction.
Yeah. I always when I listen to Nas since I was younger, I'm just such a big Jay-Z fan, and I mean, I came in young. I mean, I'm only 23. So my hip hop discography isn't as crazy. I wasn't outside for a lot of this shit, but when I came in, Jay-Z was my favorite artist. And I'm a loyal guy. So when I used to see Nas, I used to just think of him as the opposition to Jay-Z. So I think I would always come in with like a negative disposition towards him, and I wouldn't really give it a full listen, But after you were hyping this album out to me, I was like, fuck. And I played through, and this shit's just amazing.
Where'd you play through it first? In the gym? That's your
in the gym. Yeah, in the gym.
How did you feel when it took you into the first one? That was Pressure, or was that what it's called?
Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah. It's just.
Do you have 2 favorite songs on it?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
And one of them's one of my favorite songs of the week too.
Okay.
Me too. Yeah.
Both. But I have all Nas songs.
Now I just feel bad that I didn't give Nas enough credit.
This was a good album though.
Like it's fucking real good.
It's really
and
good.
I really don't think I put him on the scale. We did our top 10 maybe 2 pods ago.
Yeah.
And now I feel disrespectful that I didn't even think of him.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the guys I had 10 through 7 at least.
Yeah.
So I really have to go back through Nas's discography and fucking play some shit.
And I brought him up because when he said like Ari the Rugman and Nas, the 2 songs that really, when I got deep into hip hop, was I said Ari the Rugman Lessons and was Nas Affirmative Action. These were the 2 songs when I was like really like gritty rap that got me into it. I kept listening to those songs a lot when I was like 18. But yeah, anyway, so before we even do our favorite songs, let's first off say, so he had the 4 song with EPMD and Eminem. He got Eminem on there. And he actually, at first when Eminem came on, I was like, oh shit, where's this going? But then he switched back to his tone that I liked. I really enjoyed Eminem's verse on there.
You did?
I did like it, yeah. For Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Like, but and then the biggest verse on there, he brought Lauryn Hill from the trenches, and she spit bars, basically speaking, truth to power. Lauryn Hill is like the Dave Chappelle of rap.
Oh yeah,
that's how I feel. Like she only has one real solo album, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which is one of my favorite albums. You can just play through from front to back. If we do a favorite albums on which I haven't done that, if we do a top 10, that's definitely on my top 10. But she killed that verse, basically just calling out.
That's definitely the best verse on the album.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Nas, I'm saying best feature on the album.
Yeah, but shout out to Lauryn Hill, spitting bars, continues to spit bars with real shit. It was real substance to it as well. So
yeah. The one thing I felt like the Eminem verse was just misplaced, to be honest. I love Eminem and I don't want to discredit him, but it just didn't match the feel of the album to me.
Yeah.
So when I heard him spit, I felt the same way with the YG verse too. I just felt like it was misplaced. And I shout out to Eminem, man. He's second favorite rapper. But you know, it's like when people are talking consciousness shit, and you know, the feel Nas was giving us, and then Eminem comes with his fucking, you know. It just didn't connect.
But at the end of it though, he did like shout DMX and Busy Marks, and he did shout out all the kings in rap. So it was like he did that thing of like giving flowers to people while they're here, and he did giving flowers to people that just died. So he was doing some witty things, in my opinion.
No, I mean, and that's the coolest thing he does. I just like, you know, he's done that many times. So, you know, he has paid homage to all the great. I mean, how many songs does he have that he's done that? I'm just, you know, I just feel like I'm looking for something new.
Yeah.
And just when he came on, it just didn't feel right to me through my playthroughs.
Yeah.
And actually, that's the only thing I've been skipping, honestly.
I felt that the first time too when I played it.
Yeah.
But I went back and I liked it. But
okay.
And I thought EPMD was good on it too. But I think that was why too, because EPMD has this like gritty voices to him, and then M comes on with his little silly stuff. But I listened to it a couple times.
That's why I just feel like it's displaced. I don't know. But that's the only the song that I had in question, to be honest. You know, even like No Phony Love, the softer song, I love that.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah,
I love that song. No Phony Love featuring Charlie Wilson. That was incredible. Even the
Brunch on Sundays with Blast.
Pops up everywhere with us now. Blast.
We just found out about Blast. We did a reaction on the channel.
That was a great song too. So tell me your two favorite songs first.
My two favorites.
First up, where are we clock time, real quick, before we do this?
I think we're getting close to an hour. I don't know because I had to restart it.
Okay.
But it's really hard for me. I'm gonna go with Death Row East and Moments.
That's funny. Because my two favorite songs are Death Row. Well, the reason I said it because we could do songs of the week, because both of mine are Nas songs anyway.
Okay.
But my two favorite songs on the album, I did Nas No Phony Love featuring Charlie Wilson. I did Nas Death Row East. Yeah. And I did Nas Nobody featuring Lauryn Hill. I did all three of them. And those were my three songs of the week as well.
Okay, so Nobody was my favorite song of the week. I just missed it out of that.
That Death Row East is hard too, yeah. Drunk off dark nigga. That shit is hard.
Yeah. No, that shit's hard. Actually, Nobody was probably my favorite song on the album. I was saving it for favorite song of the week. But Lauryn Hill fucking murdered that. And you know, she just has this presence. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't feel that same thing from other artists that you can get from Lauryn Hill. There's very few that you can name where you get that presence, you know.
You get that through character, you know.
Yeah, and you get that through I mean, that's
one
why
album and never selling out the rest of the time. And that's kind of what she was saying the whole verse.
I just
they
feel
say they
so
need me
bad.
back, you know, but they tell me I'm late to my conscience, but I'm over here saving souls. Like, that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I just feel like I've disrespected Nas for
She
too
brought
long.
our Get Out song in there. They thought I couldn't get out of all the boxes. Or, you know, I did. And that's one of my favorite songs, I Get Out by Lauryn Hill.
Right.
On the MTV Unplugged. She brought that little song in the verse, too.
Yeah. So they murdered that. That might be my favorite song of the year. To be honest.
Incredible album. I keep going back to it and playing it, and it's a good song. I even like the end. Nas is good, and the Bible song. The Bible song.
Oh,
he's like
my Bible too.
Yeah, he's like talking about the music business and shit in that whole song.
And
there's
more.
Like 3 chapters and more, but he brings up women at the end too.
Right.
It was a complete album, and the older I get, I like some of the groaner shit, and that's how I felt. It was more grown for me.
This was a grown album.
Yeah, and that's what. The more I get older, the more.
And that's what I feel like I'm missing from a lot of the other guys that you put top tier. You know, like Eminem. I just feel like
because Eminem doesn't leave his mansion. You know, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Nas still's out with the people and does shit. You know.
But I'm no longer disrespecting Nas.
I guess Nas had a huge investment in Robinhood too. That Robinhood investment.
Oh really?
That isn't that a
It's an investment
app or something. Yeah.
It's been going through a lot of shit
early on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he's making
a lot of money on it.
Yeah. I love he had some funny verses. So I'm too old to be in your DMs and shit like that. You know,
there was a bunch of good shit on there.
Like those girls are just having fun twerking on the table. You're the owner. What are you doing? Bothering them?
Yeah.
Like you know.
I love that shit.
You had some funny shit on there. But can you grade the album out of 10?
1 to 10?
Yeah.
I give it at least a 9.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what, 9?
Yeah, I'll go 9.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go like a 10.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'll give it a 9.5, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give it a 10. Yeah. What's the album that everyone says is Nas' like, you know?
Like ones?
Top one.
Like, it'd be Illmatic.
Illmatic,
or
right?
It Was Written.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Can you go back and play those today or no?
Certain songs, like The Message. And,
really?
Yeah, the Message. That song always played forever. The Message, Affirmative Action, I told you, because that song got me into it.
Yeah. Illmatic is always compared to Unreasonable Doubt or something,
Reasonable Doubt. Yeah. Illmatic, and some people say It Was Written. Illmatic is the one they say is like, but some people think It Was Written was. Okay. So those are the two.
Do you think I can, at 2021, go back and play through those?
I think it'd be a good album to play through, yeah. It's gritty.
Shout out to Nas.
I mean, that would be the place to try it in the gym. I'm sure there'll be some gritty shit in there for sure.
Right. Yeah. Well, Nas murdered that shit. Shout out to Nas.
Yeah, shout out to Nas. That was an incredible album. Nas, King's Disease 2. All right, let's get it.